just go for it whenever you were ready.
Okay. The movie that I chose to do my presentation on is Easy A, and I will be describing the interpersonal relationships within that movie. Basic storyline of Easy A is that a clean-cut, good girl, high school student, Olive Pendergast, finds herself at the center of her school's rumor mill after she lies to her best friend about a weekend rendezvous with an imaginary college freshman. Gossip swiftly spreads of Olive's promiscuity, and she welcomes the attention at first. When she agrees to help out a friend who's being bullied by pretending to sleep with him, her image becomes more tarnished and her world begins to spin out of control. She's helping more and more of her classmates, and her fabrications continue to intensify, and Olive begins to feel like she's becoming the image that she's created, and that her life is also paralleling that of Hester Prynne from The Scarlet Letter. So she begins to wear a little cutout felt A on all of her clothes. And so she must set her story straight before it becomes too late. Olive and Rhiannon are best friends, and one of the 5 characteristics of interpersonal communications is that it is irreversible. When something is said or done to another, we cannot erase its impact. As soon as Olive lies to Rhiannon, she can't help the fact that Marianne, the school's religious fanatic, overhears her and begins to spread rumors. But instead of coming clean about her lie, Olive continues her charade and the lies become larger. Additionally, Rhiannon is not a very good listener and jumps to her own conclusions before really listening to what Olive tries to tell her. Listening increases relationship satisfaction. When we fail to listen to each other, our relationships will suffer. The relationship dialects theory explores the pushes and pulls partners feel toward integration versus separation, stability versus change, and expression versus privacy. Relationships evolve over time, and different experiences will test the strength of those relationships. Rhiannon and Olive have been friends for many years, and the relationship is tested as Olive takes on her new identity. As Olive's lies become larger, her and Rhiannon's relationship begins to wane. In W.K. Rowling's 6-stage model of friendship, waning friendship is the last stage in the relationship when the partners start to drift apart. So as Olive is telling these lies and Rhiannon is believing them, instead of coming to Olive as her best friend and saying, what's going on? Is this stuff true? Like, you're getting out of control. She just believes the lies, and they further separate from each other. Trust and deception. The cost exchange theory is a theory that states we will work to sustain relationships that give us the greatest total benefit, and that a relationship will be sustained only as long as perceived benefits outweigh emotional expenditures. This theory is also known as the social exchange theory. When asked to continue her sham as the school's hussy, Olive continues her lies because it is bringing her popularity, and she's also able to help some people out. She's also getting some monetary compensation. People are giving her money. She's getting gift cards in exchange for telling these lies, and these people are also gaining popularity, other relationships, so on and so forth. However, her lies become out of control, and the school's religious group, with Marianne as the head, is rallying to have her expelled from school. And she begins to feel a little bit down on herself and start thinking that maybe she's feeling like this stuff is true, even though it's not. She's feeling bad about herself, so it's not really worth the effort anymore. So she goes to the people who she's lied for, and she's asking them to tell people the truth so that her image will be reinstated, and they're happy with their popularity, and they don't want to go on to tell the truth because everything's still good for them. Self-disclosure. Ultimately, Olive expresses the truth in a video blog. It's kind of a series of video blogs, and she comes clean about everything that's been going on within the last few weeks. By definition, messages of self-disclosure generally include personal facts about someone would unlikely be able to discover on her own. So she's letting her school know, her parents know, teachers know, everything that was going around school was a lie. She hadn't been sleeping with all these people, and she wants to set her story straight. So how I feel that Olive could avoid this whole situation is just to tell the truth in the first place. Had she done that, none of this would have happened. If discovered, the effects of lying can destroy the very basis of a relationship. And once trust is broken, it's very hard to recover. I don't know if you've ever lied to your parents or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Trying to regain that trust is very hard. So that's it.